I can't believe I'm even saying this, but it looks like we're gonna get Avengers Doomsday before we even get GTA 6. I mean, what the hell are those lazy millennial devs doing over at Rockstar? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? How much time do you really need? And no, I don't want to hear this whole, oh no guys, take your time, we need to make this the best game it can possibly be. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, alright? I don't want to hear that shit anymore. I'm tired of people who just excuse lazy ass behavior within the gaming industry. Back in the day, it did not take 10 plus years to make a sequel to a beloved franchise, okay? And that's probably because we actually had passionate gamers making video games of all people, mainly white people making these games. But because, I mean, you look at the video game industry today and like all these studios, it's all DEI bullshit. You have a bunch of women making these games that don't actually give a fuck about gaming. They just make these games out of just hatred, pure hatred for male-centric hobbies. That's what it's all about these days. We gotta shove all these women and people of color into the gaming industry that actually have no business being in the gaming industry. Get these people the fuck out. There's a reason why we're having all these delays within the gaming industry. And enough's enough. I don't want to hear another fucking thing about GTA 6, honestly. I hope this game gets canceled at this point. You're making people wait too long for this bullshit. And I don't want to hear any more excuses, okay? I don't want to hear this take your time, make this the best video game it can possibly be. Nope, I'm over that shit, and y'all should be too. But enough of my little mini rant over GTA 6. That's not what this video is about today. No, this video today is about the overall production of Avengers Doomsday, because as of recording this video, they are currently in production, or filming Avengers Doomsday. And something I want to get off my chest in this rather quick video is the overall concern trolling that I've been seeing online, especially on Twitter. I'm not calling it X because that's freaking gay and shit. No, what I want to talk about is this overall complaint about the visual effects department, or how the VFX is going to look, because for whatever reason, everyone is now fake concerned, especially over on film Twitter, about the visual effects department for Avengers Doomsday, because there's this complaint that, you know, the visual effects team is going to be rushed like crazy getting the visual effects out or making it look great for by the time the movie comes out. And what if these people don't understand? Like, if you were to set these people aside and ask them, what are the 3 phases of any film production? You would say it's pre-production, production, and post-production. And mind you, what do you think happens in the pre-production phase? Oh, that's right. That's where the planning, the budgeting, and getting the overall assets, yes, assets for the visual effects ready. Because do y'all know what assets are, or like digital assets for these movies when they get together with their visual effects team and do the pre-visualization? Well, what that is that's them having that shit ready to go. That they have saved assets from previous movies. Like, for example, Strange's Portals. Do you think they are creating that shit from scratch every single movie they have him in, or whatever, or whenever he uses those portals? Do you think they don't save that sort of asset in one of their files at a company like Disney? Yeah, you'd be fucking crazy to say, no, they don't. No, they do, actually. Okay, they have a lot of saved assets from their previous movies. There are an extensive catalog of Marvel movies, mind you. And yes, I understand visual effects work is hard in itself, and there's a lot that goes into compositing certain shots or whatever. But in terms of like having all the visual effects ready for like certain power sets when you're displaying certain characters on screen, they have saved assets, okay? It saves them a lot of time. And if you know anything about video editing of all things, you would know that you save a lot of assets so that it saves you time when you're recording, or not necessarily recording, but when you're editing your video together and putting all the shit together, you have saved assets so that it saves you time. That's what Disney has. I don't know why we're fucking concerned that this movie is going to look like a movie like The Blob of all things. I don't know why we're concerned about that. I saw somebody tweet something like that and it made me cringe like no one else's business. And these people think that Disney doesn't have enough time to, you know, film this movie, and then once they go into post-production, or the post-production phase, I should say, they're not going to have enough time to get the visual effects out or fully composited and fully polished or whatever. You really think they're not going to have enough time to do those things? You're out of your mind, okay? You don't know shit about anything. You don't know how the filming industry works. You don't know how the filming process works of all things, especially film Twitter. I'm so sick of film Twitter. I hate seeing these like little wannabe thugs. And I say wannabe thugs because you look at how they tweet, or like the way they compose their tweets. Everybody, for whatever reason, talks like a thug. They're like, hey, yo, bruh, they ain't gonna have enough time to get the visual effects done. Hey, bruh, this film cooked. The Marvel Studios is cooked. And they all talk like there's some engagement bait account. Everybody, for whatever reason, everyone on Twitter is like some sort of engagement bait account. Everybody's posting the same tweets. Everybody's quote tweeting the same tweets, doing this, having the sort of same reactions. And that's what I've been seeing with the visual effects controversy with this movie. It's the same old bullshit over and over again. And you even sort of see this over on TikTok, where you see like some white TikToker talking like he's black for whatever reason. It's like, dude, talk like you live in the Western civilization, okay? Talk like you actually live in a proper society for once in your life. Stop doing this like thug act where it's like, hey, shit, bro. Hey, yo, bro, we finna cook, or we're cooked out here. It's like, shut the fuck up, for real. And that's why I have the thumbnail, shut the fuck up, for multiple reasons, but I hope that kind of gets the point across. I think it does. But that's really besides the point. Yeah, I'm over this just fake concern trolling, or just fake concern overall with this movie and the production phase. I love how people are just trying to act noble for whatever reason about the visual effects team and saying, oh, we need to pay these people what they're worth. We need to give them the proper time they need. It's like, dude, they have enough time. Believe me, they do. It's not like Disney is Warner Brothers in the sense that like they tell somebody to change a shot 3 weeks prior to the film's release, like they did with the Flash movie. Okay, but Disney is not that incompetent of all studios. Warner Brothers is. Like, I understand if this film is being distributed by Warner Brothers, I would totally get the complaints. I would totally get the concerns overall with this movie. But this is Disney we're talking about. They're a little bit more sophisticated than Warner Brothers in terms of how they plan things out. All right, let's be real about that. This isn't the Flash. This is not even remotely close to something like the Flash and how shitty that production went, especially with the visual effects department. Holy shit. That was just inexcusable altogether. But again, really besides the point. I'm just over the fake concern bait, if you want to call it that. Not necessarily concern trolling, but just a lot of Twitter engagement bait with how concerned people are about the visual effects team. It's like, you people are not noble. You've never been noble in your life, and you especially know nothing about the filming industry. You've never been in it. You'll probably never experience it, and I hope you never do. Honestly, that's actually the one thing Hollywood does get right, is the way they kind of gatekeep certain people out of the industry. The people that are concerned about this, yeah, I'm glad y'all are nowhere near the industry. The only people that are close enough, like these same type of people that I'm talking about, the only people that are close to the industry are like influencers like Simps and all these other dipshit comic talk people, if you want to call them that. The people that you see on TikTok a lot that discuss anything comic book related. That's about as close as they're ever going to get with their early access screenings of these Marvel movies. But other than that, yeah, I hope these people never touch a screenplay, never get to write a screenplay in their lives, because they just don't know how anything works. And I hope they never, and I mean never, touch an editing software or a visual effects software like After Effects, because we all know how shitty that would turn out. But yeah, I hope anyone from TikTok or Twitter never steps anywhere near the Hollywood industry. I hope they never touch a screenplay. I hope they never touch an editing software. Y'all just need to be away from that shit altogether. Get away from it. Don't even express any sort of interest unless you want to actually get serious with your life, which I doubt you ever will. But that's going to do it for this portion of the video, my overall rant over people being concerned over the visual effects team for Avengers Doomsday. I just wanted to get that off my chest. It's been on my mind for a little bit, because I know no one else on this platform is really going to talk about that or really discuss what I'm discussing, because I see things from a unique perspective. I see things for as they are. A lot of people get mad at me for that, and that's okay. I don't blame you, because I'd be mad too if I didn't, I wasn't able to point these things out. But since I can, y'all are jealous. I know how y'all operate. Y'all can get mad in the comments section for all I care. And the people that are going to get mad at me are typically those that think they have something to prove to their wives or even their girlfriends. It's probably worse if it's your wife, because it just shows you don't actually have control over your situation. You can't control yo bitch. Yeah, it's really sad that what we're seeing out here, this like beta male culture, this simp culture, we're always going in with this pick me attitude of, oh, look at me. Y'all kind of remind me of this one clip from Regular Show. I'm going to showcase it here right now.
Ugh, what boyfriend? I'm not seeing anyone right now. Guys are jerks.
God, I know, right? Guys are the worst.
Yeah, that's what all you beta male simps out there, you people that are crying about visual effects of all things, that's what y'all remind me of, this like little pick-me attitude. Just displaying signs that you will never have any real success in the real world. And that's the reality of the situation. But all jokes aside, folks, I think that's going to do it for this section of the video. I think I rest my case on this whole point and this whole topic altogether. I'm just sick of the beta male attitude. I'm sick of these beta males altogether complaining about arbitrary things that they clearly have no idea how things work. And they just don't know how anything works in general. But that's the world we live in, unfortunately. I'm here to call it out because no one else will. But no, in all seriousness, you guys, that's going to do it for this video. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think I'm an asshole? Probably the latter for sure. And I wouldn't even disagree with you on that. But no, but in all seriousness, what did you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? If so, let me know in the comments below. And if you like what you saw here today, go ahead and hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more banger content. And there's going to be plenty more banger content to come. So go ahead and do your due diligence, like and subscribe to the video, because you're not going to regret it. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. But with all that aside, folks, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.